In this tutorial, I'll be discussing how to add users to the DVR server software and how to configure their permissions so that they don't have the ability to do everything that an administrator would have the ability to do. The first thing that you want to do is click on Settings, and that will take you to the general DVR setup area. You want to click on Password. And right now there's only one user, it's the admin, and this is how the system is set as default. What we're going to do is add a second user. Click on New User. Username, we'll make it guest, G-U-E-S-T. Password, we'll make it 123. Password confirm, 123. Operator and manager. Manager is basically the administrator. It has all the features, all the permissions. Operator has limited functionality, so we're going to set this as an operator. We're going to click Add User, and now we have this guest. So let's say you did not want the guest user to view your cameras on playback. So what you would do is change the setup item from camera view right to camera playback right, and then deselect the cameras that you don't want this user to view. Once you deselect, it will turn gray. If you want the user to view playback for 11 and 12, then you can leave it like this, or if you don't want any cameras to be viewed for playback, just deselect 11 and 12. Also, it would be ideal if you limited permissions. So matrix control, search log, setup board, disk management, all of these are more administrative level permissions. The only thing that I would recommend for an operator is to be able to minimize the software using that minimum tab. Everything else, really up to you what you want to allow your users, your operators to do, but I believe this is probably the best solution, just to give them the minimize option. And again, if you wanted to give them the right to view certain cameras, you could do that here. Once everything is ready to be saved, you just click the exit button, click yes, and this user has now been saved with limited permissions. If you want to allow your users and administrators the ability to log on and off to the DVR, you have to enable this lock feature. I'll show you how to do that right now. I'm going to log in as the administrator. The default username is admin and there's no password. Hit OK. Click on Settings. And we are going to go back to the password setup, and your local password, if you want the ability to have your users to be able to log off and on, you would need to set your local password to enable. The auto lock time is also another useful feature. Let's say you set your auto lock time for 3 minutes. That means after three minutes of inactivity, the DVR server software will automatically go into a locked mode, where if you wanted to double click on something or click anywhere on the application, you would have to first enter in the username and password. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call at 877-DEALS79, or you can email us at support@edigitaldeals.com.